Pretty much the main thing is you can't survive on 2K a month in the Philippines. You can survive on 2K a month really good if you're single, and like I said, if you got a responsible Filipina, and especially if she is working. Yeah, if your Filipina is working, 2K a month is more than enough for you to actually survive in the Philippines. So don't think that you need a ton of money to live here. You know, 2K will do it. So all you young guys, young ladies that want to come to Southeast Asia, yeah, definitely make that trip. If you can find an online job or whatever that's bringing in about 2K, you know, you'll be good. You know, and if you're single, you probably can make it less than that, and especially if you don't travel like I do. If you don't travel around anywhere, you know, if you don't go anywhere, because I can see that. Like if I remove traveling from my equation, 2,000 would be more than enough to make it in the Philippines. And of course, this is going to be with you cooking your own food. And if you're not cooking your own food, you're gonna have to be going to calderas, or you're gonna have to be going to like Jollibee, Chowking, places like that. Inasal, you're gonna have to go to places like that to get your food and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, or any type of instant food like noodles, microwave dinners, or something like that. You gotta get that. You know, so if you're by yourself, you know, you're gonna be able to treat yourself to a big restaurant every now and then. You'll be able to go out to a big restaurant. But yeah, just pretty much watch what you're spending and you should be good. You should be fine. You know, like I said, 2,000 a month is more than enough. 1,500 for a guy that don't travel is more than enough. If you don't travel, if you don't go out to big restaurants, yeah, you'll be good, you know. And I'm not saying don't ever go out to big restaurant. I mean, you might want to go out to a big restaurant maybe once a week, you know, something like that, once every other week or something like that, you know. Because one thing you got to always understand too is your money is going to save up over time. So you're going to have that mindset to save your money, and you're going to do pretty much good over in the Philippines. Just because, like I said, 1 month you might spend 1,500, 1 month you might spend 2,000, but at the end of the day, you're going to be saving money. You know, you might save 500 this time, you might save 300 next time. So one mistake that, you know, people might make and have you thinking is you're going to spend 2,000 or 1,500 every month. No, you're going to be saving money in between time. So in between time, you're going to be saving, like I said, 300, 400, 500 or whatever per month. That's going to be moved toward the next month. So don't think that you're just going to say, oh, I'm going to set my budget at 1,800 and I'm going to spend 1,800 every month. No, you probably not going to spend 1,800 a month. You're probably not going to do that, you know. Especially like these guys I see that go to Makati and BGC, you know, places like that, Pasay, and they just pretty much in their condos or whatever the whole entire time, and they may come out and get a little bit of air, then they go right back in. You're not spending any money if you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? So the only way you probably spending a lot of money would probably be in the rent itself. That's it. Beyond that, you're not spending a lot of money. If you live in the condo life and you just staying at the condo, you're not going nowhere. No, you're not spending a lot of money. So like I said, keep that in mind too. So the residence where you stay at, if they have a lot of amenities, sometimes they will have food and stuff like that. If they got everything at the place that you're in and you really don't have to go nowhere, yeah, you're not gonna need more than 2K a month, you know. And like I said, you still gonna have carryover where you're gonna be saving money every month to where your money's gonna start adding up. You know what I'm saying? So, and if your money don't start adding up, you need to check what you're spending, basically. And it's no different than being in the US. You wanna be saving money, not just always spending money, you know. Saving money is always the priority. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. And don't forget to like,